Hey lovely Taurus, it's Lil here from New Directions Tarot, and I thought I'd pop in, and you are the last sign I have to read for September reading for the month. So lucky last, they say. Also, we have a lunar eclipse happening on the 7th, and we have a full solar eclipse on the 21st of September. So big changes happening, lots of releases happening and new beginnings. If anything's going to change, it will change in eclipse season. Right time, right place. Sometimes we just float through the eclipses, but if there's things we need to do to get put back on the right path and things like that, this is when change will happen. Okay, so I want to say thank you for being here, and thank you for your likes and your subscribes and your comments. It is helping to build the channel, so I'm very grateful for that. And thank you for your company, that you've chosen me to be your tarot reader, and hopefully you get something out of it. So if you'd like to join our community, please do so and subscribe. Okay, so I'm doing things a little bit different this month. I thought I would do a walkabout. So in Australia, our Aboriginal heritage here, we go on walkabouts. So I thought, let's do a walkabout with your month of September and see what's coming in for you. Okay, so let me get down to the cards and see what's happening here. Okay, so I want to see what is the walkabout for Taurus for the month of September, please. I will just pop there. 3 come back, so I will just want 1 card. Okay. What is the walkabout for Taurus for September, please? What are they walking with? The start of their walkabout for September. Okay, we've got 2. So 2 come out. So we have fertility for the sun, and we have versatility with turtles. Okay. And self-preservation on the bottom of the deck. Now, what I'll do at the end of the reading is we'll draw another card, and we shall see what you've learned, or what you needed to, what wisdom you have collected as you walk through done your walkabout. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see the synchronicities at the end. And they've all been good. They've all been absolutely wonderful. Okay, so number 10 for fertility. This is what your walkabout, what tools you're taking with you, or what you need to know as you go on your journey on September. Fertility, friendship, nurturing, strength, second chance, life force, continuity. Just like plants need sunlight to grow, we also benefit from the time spent in her fertile rays. Feeling the warmth of the sun, that will be absolutely lovely here in the southern hemisphere. The sun is a warming, nurturing, and a reminder that tomorrow is another day. In the morning, the sun will rise and a brand new day will begin. Okay, so you're taking the sun energy with you as you walk this month, Taurus. Okay, so there seems to be, with the eclipses, a second chance at something, the opportunity to fix something that is not right. It's like all of a sudden something can grow because you're giving it more light. Okay, so something is being enlightened this month. And it's fertility, so it means that there's abundance around as well. So I like that energy because you're taking the sun with you as you walk this month of September. Okay. And as I said, I do feel that you're shining the light on something. And when you shine the light on something, it's illuminated. There's something coming into your vision this month. Something that you need to look at. Okay, versatility with the turtles. 4 turtles there. Number 7. So you're taking the turtles with you as well. Adaptability. So it's saying being adaptable. practicality, versatility, making do with what you have, living within your means. The freshwater turtle survives in two elements. He both needs water and air. His message is one of adaptability, utilizing what you have, working with your environment, making practical decisions and changing tact if needed. Okay, so it is asking you as you do this walk in September, be adaptable. Things may change. So, and if they do change, well, you go with the flow. You start to be adaptable. Quite interesting energies. So the versatility of walking on this walkabout and the fertility. So we will look at the last card to see what that is. Okay, so I've shuffled these decks, otherwise it'd take too long, and I've meditated on them. So I want to see what your current energy is for September. Oh, okay, 22 card. Now 22 card is a master number in numerology. It's a number where I think Gandhi and people like that, Buddha is at 22. So it's all about intention this month. Setting the intentions, what do you plan on doing, and making it manifest. So having some goals, setting good intentions, putting the good stuff in your body. Because we're in Virgo energy at the moment, and we have a new moon in Virgo around about the eclipse time, 21st. So it's about getting your house in order. It's about getting things in place with Virgo. It's practical and it is adaptable. It's versatile. Okay, it's working with that earthy element to bring things into being. It's analysing. It's getting the right data, all that type of stuff and setting the right intentions. You want to set intentions that are going to move you forward now. So set some goals, that type of energy coming through. It's like you've got the egg here and it's about to crack open. Okay, with intention, it's setting the intention to where you're going to plant some more seeds. You've got a dandelion there, and it's just about ready to go off and plant its seeds everywhere. So this is you now at this moment, what your intentions are. So let's have a look at what attention means for you and your current energy in September, please. Okay, so it's asking you to shine some light on some goal setting, intentions. You want to make your land fertile. You want good results from the intentions that you're setting out there. You're setting up for yourself. So make sure as the changes come in with the eclipses and you let go. The lunar eclipse on the 7th of September, and it's like that's when it's the most potent, but around that time you're looking at emotional energy, so there could be quite a lot of emotions around. So really try to pull back and keep your emotions in check, and whatever dramas are playing out around you, let them play out. They're not my circus, not my monkeys, that type of energy. So it's a powerful time of cleansing and releasing, and using the lunar moon to do that, the lunar eclipse. Okay, so the intention is to what are your intentions? What do you plan on achieving this year for yourself? Okay, so shed some sun on that, shed some light on that. Okay, because you want to plant fertile seeds. You want the good results. You want good to bear fruit. And then the versatility. So you have to be adaptable to the seasons and things like that. That's the sort of energy coming through. So with the intention card, you have the Emperor. And you have the Star. And on the bottom of the deck, we have... So this is your energy. You're setting goals. You're out there ready to change your life up at the moment. We have Strength at the bottom, on the bottom of the deck. What's coming towards you, that energy of strength. So I always think of strength as the gentle giant sort of thing. It's like that core energy, yellow energy actually, that you're so set on the direction and the focus where you want to go, you know, that whatever's going on around you, it doesn't affect your core beliefs, what you want to achieve, your goals, that type of energy. So, and gentleness, you catch more honey, you catch more bees with honey, that type of energy. So be gentle, be kind, really understand what you're actually putting out there, okay? Because you want to attract the good stuff in, okay? Especially with your intentions, because as you're planting, you want your fertile land, you want to put the good stuff in, the good seeds, you know, the good intentions, okay? And be adaptable to the seasons here. Be adaptable. You know, if things aren't quite the way that they should be, that's all right. You can adapt to that. That's your inner strength saying, you know, we can conquer anything. We can do anything. We might need a different way around things. Then we have the Emperor. Now, the Emperor in this deck is, we have male and female Emperors. She's very much about keeping everything in control. It's fire energy. The Emperor is the 4 kings rolled up in one as well. So you have accomplished quite a bit in cups, in emotions. You're able to rise above the emotions. This is the energy that you're drawing in, that you want to use here to set the intentions, okay? You want to be able to rise above your emotions, and whatever plays out around you, it doesn't affect you. Then you have the swords, which is your intellect. Okay, you've got those as well. You're the king of swords here as well. So there's new ideas coming through, communication, all that energy of messages and things like that. You're able to look at the future and use your intuition. So the Emperor is all about keeping control of your boundaries, your spaces, you know. It's in charge of your finances as well. You're ruling your empire here. So if things are not working around the places, you know, make sure that you see how things can be done better. That's what I'm saying. The Emperor is very much taking back your own power, stepping back into your power, and as I said, not letting the outside rule the inside, okay? Because if you're strong and you have your strength inside, it comes out. So as you take control, take back your power, start to set the really good intentions here. The Star is here, which is an Aquarius card. This is an Aries card. The Star is about hope, healing. So as you put the intentions out there, as you decide to move forward and set some goals here, what will it achieve? Will you get lots of healing from that? Will you get, I'm getting spirit will come through as well there with that energy. Spirit was there. It's a very healing card. It's good things. The Star, there's so many stars in heaven, so you have multiple of choice of where you want to go, what you when you blow your dandelion, where do you want the seeds to plant? Okay, so because you want it to make your life better, you want your life to be healed and move towards good stuff here. Okay, so that's your intention there. That's your intention. So use your power here. Use the good power. Take back your power to set the goals that you want. There's hope coming through as well. So it's like wish. It's a wish card, the Star as well. You know, your wishes are coming true. There's hope. There's happiness there. There's lots of healing. You need to put some thoughts into what your intentions are for the next till the start of the next year. But things are going to change now with the eclipses coming through. So use that energy to motivate you and drive you here. Okay, be versatile, take the sun with you. Okay, so messages from spirit or messages from your guardians and your angels. We have Shield Maiden, make plans and focus. Okay, so that comes down to intentions here as well. Make plans and focus. So that's very much the Virgo energy here. And you can use this energy, Taurus, okay, to make plans and focus. The Emperor is very able to see clearly what's coming up in the future and make plans towards that. But stay focused on the intentions, what you plan on doing and following through. Okay, so show me what Shield Maiden is all about. Show me what Spirit wants Taurus to know, please. Okay, so the Page of Wands is here and the Knight of Wands. So 2 Wands cards, 2 Fire cards. Opportunities. The Page of Wands is the investigator. So if you need to know more information on an opportunity, get some more information, do some more investigating. That's basically what the Page of Wands is about. There is an opportunity available here for you, but you need to look at it a little bit more closer before you make plans and focus. Okay, so just take the time to like you're making the plans, you're going to start to investigate the best way forward for you for that month. And it's driven energy, it's fire energy, there's a spark, there's a match. It's something that needs to manifest here. So, you've just got to have a look at the pros and cons, that type of energy. In comes the Knight of Wands. So when you've actually done the homework of the Page of Wands, in comes the Knight of Wands and says, okay, you've made the plans, you've had a look at the options and it looks pretty good to me. Okay, so now the Knight of Wands is saying, jump through the ring of fire, start to take action on those plans that you're making, and stay focused on the bigger picture here with the Knight of Wands. Okay, because there is goals here that you're setting. You're jumping through this goal. You're going to manifest whatever it is that you need to do here with the plans. Virgo energy is all about making plans, setting plans and practical stuff. Okay, so I want to know what the possible outcome is here for you. We've got inner peace. Okay, so there's been something on your mind here, Taurus. Something's not been sitting well with you. There's something that you need to get sorted in your life and to bring inner peace in. We've got the koi of fish here. Can you see that card? The koi of fish here. So that represents abundance and money and good luck. Because everything's going really well, in comes the inner peace. Okay, so as you start to set plans in place with your intentions and that, through this walkabout, it's about a new beginning here, setting the intentions and goals. Okay, hopes and wishes here, taking back your power. An opportunity is here. There is something that you need to do for yourself here with the Page of Wands. Start to make plans and focus on that, okay, and then take the action. Take the next steps here with the Knight of Wands. Ignite that fire. Start to get wheels in motion, okay, because there's inner peace at the end. Show me some information about the inner peace, please. Okay, so we have, let me just move those over a little bit so you can see. We have the Ten of Wands and we have the Queen of Wands. So the Ten of Wands tells me that yes, there is something that you need to do here for yourself, Taurus. You need to get some plans in place, okay? Because this has been a burden that you've been carrying for quite a while. It hasn't been a horrible burden to carry, but it's certainly one that you don't need. You need to start to delegate, put down some stuff that no longer serves you, or get rid of stuff that no longer serves you, to give you that inner peace so you can relax. All right? It's like you see a lot of old people, and they're, you can see they've carried their life on their back. They're hunched over and things like that. It's life has been very heavy for them. So make sure that, if you've got kids or anything else, make sure you delegate jobs to them as well. Like fair's fair. Kids will take advantage of it for sure. So, delegating at home so you can set some better intentions out there and get some inner peace. There is something, as I said, are you taking on even too much at work with your Ten of Wands? Are you doing too many jobs that you need, someone else could do half the work, okay? The Queen of Wands is here as well. She's very, very busy. If you ever need anything done, you find your Queen of Wands. But follow the sun. We've got the sun here and the sun here, okay? So the direction that you need to go in, even though she's coming across as feminine energy, feminine energy is open and receptive. She is adaptable, the Queen of Wands too. She's not like the Queen of Swords, that's like, it's my way or the highway, and I've got the vision and that's the way it is. But the Queen of Wands is very much in touch with the earth as well, but she's there's something that, like it's shaking your tail feathers there. It's confidence as well with the Queen of Wands, because she's got the peacock feathers as her dress here. So I love that. And you've got moths as well. So, what are you attracting here? You want to attract the inner peace. But you do want that drive and that determination to start to move forward to the goals that you want to achieve. If you start to set these goals in motion and that, I feel that you will put something down, a lot of burdens that you've been carrying, and this will give you the inner peace that you're looking for with the Queen of Wands. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. The Hangman, sometimes we place ourselves in the Hangman position because we're not sure how to go forward. So here with the Page of Wands, the investigation needs to happen. You need to do more homework. The Hangman, when we procrastinate, we can hang there until we feel that the right time, we've got enough information. So in order to release yourself from the Hangman, probably the Page of Wands and then the Knight of Wands. Okay, so there's something that needs to shift, and it will shift it definitely will shift this month if it needs to shift, if there's something that you need to get done. On the 21st of September, the solar eclipse is happening. It's a new moon in Virgo as well, and to me it's a new portal opening up for you with the solar eclipse. It's courage to forget the past and move through this energy of the eclipses, okay? You want a positive turnaround, and the positive turnaround I feel here for you is inner peace. Okay, I feel that's what you're searching for. There's something that you've been carrying far too long, and you want the energy to put into other stuff. So it's like, I could use that energy here somewhere else. So why don't I clear that old energy out? And that's what the September 7th is about. Out with the old, in with the new, and welcome in the transformation energy on the 21st. Okay, so we have a self-care card. So, because we're still in Virgo, Virgo energy, we're heading into Libra, but Virgo is still very much about putting all the good stuff in. Being very aware of your diet is very important with Virgo energy. And it's about your skin, looking after yourself, your hair. It's really treating your body like a temple. You will not get your body working well if you're putting in the wrong ingredients, if that makes sense to you. Okay, so it's important that you start to look at diet, exercise, good routine, plenty of sleep, all that energy that so you can be your best version of you. Okay, so your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness. It's your choice. Happiness. Okay, so if you want this inner peace, you've got to start thinking the right way, okay? Your thinking will either make you happy, make your happiness. So if you're thinking negative, that's all you're going to get. That's what you'll attract. So change your thoughts to positive. Set the intention, set some goals. And yeah, choose happiness. Choose to be happy. Happiness is a choice. We forget that. Okay, so colour healing. Now, the quickest way I feel to get through blockages, challenges, to move in the direction you want is to use colour. You can use it by putting a stone in your pocket. You could food, wearing that colour. But the secret language of colour. When you tap into the secret language of colour, all of a sudden you will find, I don't know, you'll see red cars. If you need grounding, you'll see plenty of red cars. If you need guidance or spirits around, you'll see lots of white cars, things like that. So the secret language will start to come in. You'll see different coloured birds. Birds have their own little language. I've got 2 birds here that whisper, and I've got Dad here as well. But you know, nature talks to you. So colour is important in the process of being able to use that colour to help you heal and move you forward this month. You have Jade. Take action. There we go. Your King of Wands, your Knight of Wands here is saying take action. Well, set your intentions, get your plans, yes, but take some action. Now let's see what that has to say. It's number 32. So, universal love is your greens. Okay, beautiful heart energy, heart chakra. So you're taking action. So if you've got a beautiful piece of jade, maybe put that in your pocket or put it somewhere where you'll see it repeatedly, and it will jade you into taking action, you know. And it's a lucky colour as well. It's you could bring plants in from outside. Jade, I'm sure you could get a piece of jade somewhere. Okay, or even if it's just a green stone. I did mention green stones somewhere along the line here. I'm sure I did. Anyway, maybe I didn't. Maybe it was the last reading, but yeah, maybe it was. They had some green in their last reading. In the last reading, Jade, taking action. Jade is the colour of serenity, tranquility, love, and nurturing. It creates balance, harmony, and self-sufficiency, releasing negativity from your mind and stimulating ideas, making what is complex seem simpler and doable. Jade is a cleansing colour. Allow Jade to help you take action and make your life easier. Okay, so because at the end of the day, you're looking for inner peace here. There's something that you need to make peace with, whatever that may be. Whatever you have been putting off doing, just do it. This has been the whole reading, I feel. Okay, whatever you've been putting off, it's now do it. Start to set the intentions. Let go of any excuses and take action. And we do. When we procrastinate and that, we make excuses for ourselves. What is holding you back? Think of what you would love and surround yourself and your desires with a jade light. Say, I can do this, it's easy. The universe supports my goals and dreams and manifests them into physical reality. So I absolutely love that for you. That just sort of ties the whole reading together. Now, let's see, at the end of all your exploring is to arrive back at the beginning and know the place for the first time. And that is the journey of your walkabout. Let's see what wisdom that you've learnt on your walkabout this month of September. Death Adder, having a strategy. That's one of our snakes here in Australia. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? Death Adder. And it is all about having a strategy this month. Okay? Being adaptable, getting plans and intentions set, taking action, having a strategy of how you're going to achieve whatever it is that you need to achieve. Okay? Put some sun on what you don't want to do. Okay? And start to move forward with that. Strategy, patience, forward planning, thoughtful planning, dusk, and study. So that you've got that with the Page of Wands with study there as well. The Death Adder cannot sneak up on its prey or move swiftly, so instead it plans ahead. There you go. He will plant himself on a walking track of its prey and lay in wait. This involves patience and forward planning. His message is one of knowing what it is you want and making sure you implement a plan and take your time in order to achieve it. So at the end of all your exploring here, to get to your inner peace, Taurus, you need to get some strategies happening here, okay? It's pretty simple at the end of the day here for you. It's just going through the process, isn't it? It's like, this is where I want to go and how am I going to get there? And it can be quite difficult. I mean, we get lots of obstacles and we can self-sabotage ourselves as well, you know, all that energy. But, use jade anyway. So green outside. Feel the earth. Use it to drive you forward, okay? Jade. Think of happiness. Happiness is a choice. If I get this done and make plans and get goals and set intentions, what am I heading towards? And that is the happiness. Choose to be happy every day. That's the good stuff. The Death Adder, make sure you've got some strategies. So your walkabout after all that is to have some strategies. We need them at the end of the day, but you're going for inner peace as well. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this walkabout, and please let me know, like and subscribe, comment. Let me know if you would like me to do a spiritual walk with you as well on a walkabout. Okay, so ciao for now. Be kind to yourself, and I will talk soon. Ciao.